couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down. You look at this Browns defense. They come into play number 12 in the NFL against the run.
And being able to set the tone early in this game, because when you get down to it, it's that sign that we saw in their football facility when we visited with them. The one that said no explosives, no big plays, no chunk plays. That's what they've got to take care of.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 27 yards there, a first down. Their first possession of the game, and they're already going after double coverage.
That's a nice completion that can set the tone for things to come if they're able to keep finding ways to beat what the defense is throwing at them. They look like they're confident that they can get it done.
And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down. Quick throw outlined to Mooney. So that'll go as a 4-yard loss on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Well, this defense for the Browns, very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on the young season.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
So they decline the hold, and that's going to lead to a 4th down. On 4th down, here's Sam Martin on to kick it away. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away.
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't it?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in one.
On the ground, this is Quinshon Judkins. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
And that run there does nothing but juice up the guys who are moving the football. I mean, if you're an offensive lineman, people running it, actually the guy calling plays, you're almost jumping up and down in jubilation, aren't you?
And now you've got options on second down.
And big-time options. You might want to think about play action and try and get something cheap right here over the top. Well, that's a defensive coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. On play action, here's Shedeur. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked up by Mike Hughes. So first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. No gain on the play there, second down.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
That's caught by Werner, the tight end. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. His first catch, good for 16 and a first.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
And it's caught. They'll get only 2 there, and it's 2nd and goal.
Brandon, they didn't get everything they wanted out of that play, but the tight end did. And I don't mean it in a positive way. Great job of him holding on after absorbing that big hit.
Robinson is into the end zone. It's a Falcons touchdown. Just power football there down near the goal line. Give it to him. He's able to push his way across.
Yeah, they went heavy there. Sometimes you have those big offensive linemen come in, have to report like they're eligible. But all they're doing is getting a good stance, blocking, and getting their runner across the goal line.
Back out is the kicker, Ryland, and he'll send this one away. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Browns drive about to get started. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
2 yards on the pickup there, and that will bring up second down. From the shotgun, Sanders. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Falcons take over 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Robinson toss play left side. Touchdown, Falcons! Bijan Robinson with his 4th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Falcons are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
Ryland now following the touchdown, back out to kick it away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Looking to put a drive together. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. His first catch, good for 9 and a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
7 Pirates! 7 Pirates! Go!
Play action. It's Sanders. He sets to fire deep. It's caught inside the 25. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Harold Fannin, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Browns have got it back to within a score. Now for the point after. And that one makes it 14-7.
Makes the score Falcons 14, Browns 7.
The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
Take over 1st and 10.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
43-yard line.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 43. They'll run this one right with Robinson. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the shotgun, it's Penix. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle 3rd. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down. Well, the incompletion, but now we also have an injured player. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. And this will be caught by Mooney. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So they'll get nothing out of that play. And that's going to make it 4th down.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on 3rd down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
55-yard attempt.
And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted. But I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yeah.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. After 17-7 is our score.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
The start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Browns in control of the football as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming.
18, right in. Cowboy 80.
Here's Sanders. He gets this one to Johnson. That'll give him 8 that time. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
From the gun, it's Shedeur. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
They'll go. Here's Sanders. And he is caught. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So that flag obviously takes away the good yardage that they had on the play.
And talk about a momentum shift, because we can visibly see this celebration shifting from one side of the field to the other as soon as everyone saw the flag.
The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. They'll indeed go for it. It's Sanders. And this one is incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position. Robinson up the middle. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there on 2nd down.
And that's exactly what you want on a 1st down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front, because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete. K.J. Osborne, the one he was looking for. And it's 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Let's go now. Take it, take it. 70 Timberwolf. Boys, you got this.
To the air, Penix. Got a man, it's London. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And the Falcons, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
They'll run with Robinson. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Bijan Robinson on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And his guy's now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. So after the field goal, Ryland back out as he'll send this one away. safety.
Every team has plays in their book to try and buy some room when a safety's on the table. But a big variable is how does each team deal with the pressure of executing in those situations. In this case, they didn't, and they gave up 2 points.
Fielded at the 20. Past midfield, look out. And he's going to take this all the way down inside the 40.
Forget the idea of flipping the field. They have now put themselves in a position to score points with that big-time return.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. A play fake. Now Penix. That's brought in downfield by London. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Looking to throw, Penix. Looking there for Pitts, but intercepted. And the Browns are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
Well, Brandon, as they say in popular culture, this one's going to leave a mark because they can see the end zone, but it'll stay out of reach because of their error. All their offensive teammates have to give the quarterback right now, offer a little bit of encouragement because what's done is done. Let's get them next time out.
First play of the drive going for 14 and a 1st down. Now Sanders. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he will slide to a halt at the end of that one. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down.
Certainly not the way they drew it up in the playbook, but that's why they love this guy back there. He sees things breaking down, and he's more than capable of finding an escape route and still getting a decent gain.
To the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feet down complete. From the 44-yard line, here's a 2nd and 7. To throw now, here's Sanders. Setting up a screen for Judkins. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
That's a nice design there, but sometimes, though, you get so many blockers out ahead of you, they kind of slow you down and force you to adjust. You always appreciate guys trying to help you, but maybe one less there could have turned this into a bigger game.
He'll get this complete to the rookie first-round pick. And he is going to have a Browns 1st down, and he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. This is caught by Addison. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Seven Pirates!
First down.
Ready?
They go play action now. Sanders. Pass caught by Fannin. And the Browns are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
Come on.
Sanders going to throw again. He's got it. And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. 2nd and goal from the 1.
Ready? Check, Hawk, step, let go.
Judkins. No signal, and now they say he did not get in. He is stonewalled at the 1. He tried to break that plane, but couldn't get there, and that's going to leave him now at 3rd and goal. 2nd quarter action with 1:59 remaining. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Trying to hammer it in with Judkins. And this time he is in. Yes. Quinshon Judkins, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Browns are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Point after, right down the middle. And they're able to cut this deficit down to 12. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Is on the return. The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. A big mistake last time they were on the field, tossing that interception inside the red zone and really taking away what had been a pretty successful drive up to that point.
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about it. As they head out on the field for this drive, that whole offensive unit is just thinking redemption. You know, they moved it really well, didn't pay it off. This time, they want to make sure that ball ends up in the end zone, and they're the ones possessing it.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
It's now third down and less than a yard.
Tag! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready, ready.
And looking to throw, Penix. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up fourth.
That might be the third down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. Fourth down. And he's not going to get there. Might have even lost a yard. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And it'll be a turnover on downs. From the 32 now. Here's first and 10. Throwing, Sanders. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. After the sack, here's second and 11. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with third down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
Open man, the tight end Fannin. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Give him 22 there on the third down conversion.
And that's well executed there on third down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision.
Tez Johnson in the final seconds of the first half. And the Browns are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Extra point right down the middle. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
21.
So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Cleveland offense ready to go. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, you know, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go, and it's going to bring up a third down.
Well, the great coach has said football is really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush one, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. The Browns send out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. Taken at the 37. It'll be a 10-yard return following a punt of 45. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10.
At their own 47-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They have played so strongly. You look at the scoreboard, you probably, with the way they played, you would think the margin would be a lot bigger, right?
You would. And in your experience, how many times have we run into coaches where they've talked about, hey, we just want to put it in the hands of our defense and have them win the game? In this case,
yeah, not the case. Not
at all. You want to put it in the hands of your offense, but you always feel better about saying defense because you think defense is a constant and offense kind of comes and goes. Today, this game, no, they need their offense to stay on a really hot level.
They've been hot so far. And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field. A first carry for Rachaad White. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
They'll go for it. Here's Penix. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on 4th down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
They run straight ahead here with White. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. And if they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
They stay on the ground with White. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Now Penix. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
They'll go play action here with Penix. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
Oh, nice job there putting the ball right at the doorstep of the goal line. Couldn't quite get it to pay dirt, but he got awfully close. Let's see if they can cash it in over the next couple of plays.
White will score. Touchdown Atlanta. Well, nothing fancy there, Charles. You had 3 tight ends on the field. They were going to run the football. The defense knew it, but the defense couldn't stop it.
And I haven't met an offensive line yet that doesn't get more satisfaction out of running the football into the end zone than pass protecting. They had determination on their side, and they got it done.
Chad Ryland to kick off.
Back out is the kicker, Ryland, and he'll send this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Browns drive about to get started. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
19 lock. Here we go. Here we go. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
To throw is Sanders. Underneath to his tight end, Wilson. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. A good play there as the Browns strike for 16 and a first down.
At the 41-yard line.
Sanders. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked up by Divine Diablo. And the Falcons are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
To gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolves. Let's go.
Opting to run again here with White. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here, because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10. The Falcon passing game looking good on this drive as they get the first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
70 Lions.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And he will score. Touchdown, Falcons. Darnell Mooney, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Falcons are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And that will make this a 19-point game.
Chad Ryland to kick off.
Ryland now following the touchdown, back out to kick it away. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. We have played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Sanders to throw. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
From the gun, it's Sanders. And this is going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That very nearly their 4th pick of the game. Instead, second down. Sanders once more. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. The Browns on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
Here's Penix. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Reek Rowland. And the Browns are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. Big strides, look at him go. To the 20. And he's going to be pushed out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 87 yards.
And normally when you think about huge field-flipping plays like this, it's that shifty slot receiver or that burner on the outside. Not here. That's a tight end doing work down the field. Where's the oxygen mask? He's going to need it after that one. A big, big play.
A gain of 7 that time. Second goal.
A gain of 7 brings up second and goal at the 1-yard line.
Now Washington. And he's in. Touchdown, Browns. Darnell Washington. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Browns have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. Extra point splits the uprights. And they're able to cut this deficit down to 12. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Well, don't look now, but they've got a little bit of a battle on their hands again. Back to a 2-score game. The interception that led to a touchdown. You'd have to think they're a little more careful here if they do indeed try to throw the football.
Yeah, and I was a little surprised by the last throw. You know, that type of throw with this type of a game, I'm going to be very careful about it. Maybe the only throw you make is maybe a toss to your halfback or something like that. Otherwise, take care of the thing and finish this bad boy off.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They'll throw with Penix. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down.
First and 10.
Back to throw again. And caught by London. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 34.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Play fake, and they'll throw with Penix. Short throw caught by Pitts. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A big play that time on the catch and run. And it'll result in a fresh set of downs. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Here's White. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
I thought he did a nice job there setting an edge and make sure nothing could get to the outside. But he decided that wasn't enough for him. Worked his way back inside and made the tackle on the ball carrier.
To the air, Penix. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Riq Woolen. And the Browns are right back in this football game. Well, they're not making it easy on themselves here down the stretch. 2 picks now in the fourth quarter, trying to hang on to that lead.
Talk about keeping someone in the game. Instead of being able to shut the door, it's still cracked open because they can come back on you now. The only people who are really happy about those picks, any fantasy team that has this defense.
There's a short one caught by Fannin. And that's good for a gain of 6. And it'll be second down. A good start there on first down. They've got to have this drive.
No doubt about it. Down a couple of scores. They have to find a way to put it in the end zone. Chunk plays, explosive plays. That will be the key to this drive.
And he's going to hook up with his big tight end. Complete. And they take this up near the 30 before he's taken down. 22 yards there, a first down. Here's Sanders. Throw left side complete. That's Johnson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
A gain of 24 more yards. That's another Browns first down. 24-yard gain on the play.
So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Throwing again, it's Sanders. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Sean Jumpton. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Falcons' 39-yard line.
And now we've got flags down. Looked like one of the Browns might have moved. Here's a 2nd and 7.
Ready, go.
Out of the gun here, Sanders. That's caught by Johnson. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 20-yard line.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10. Now Sanders. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a nonstop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays up in quick succession if they can.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. To throw now, here's Sanders. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Divine Diablo. And the Falcons are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10. At their
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
That one looks like he'll throw here. That's going to be caught by Pitts. Look at the big man rumble. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Kyle Pitts, 68 yards. And the Falcons are closing in on a third straight victory to start the campaign. The extra point by Ryland up and good. And that will make this a 19-point game.
Chad Ryland to kick off.
So after the field goal, Ryland back out as he'll send this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And they finally stop him, but not before he's inside the 15. A terrific return.
And that's the type of return that puts a tremendous amount of pressure on the defense now. They've got to go out on the field almost like it's a sudden change, almost like it's a turnover. They've got to go out there and try and stop them. But, boy, what a tough spot they're in.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7.
A 7-yard pickup.
From the gun, it's Shedeur. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is
Tez Johnson, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Browns get a bit closer. And now, of course, all scoring plays are reviewed, and I think they're going to take an extra long look at this one. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Extra point safely through. And they're able to cut this deficit down to 12.
Browns 35.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point as this one is all but over.
if they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. We got a plane to catch. I'm trying to decipher what's going on out there because I don't know if he's just getting bad reads. I don't know if the defense is confusing him. I don't know if he just has, bad info and intel before he snaps the ball. But he's made some pretty bad decisions with the football lately.
There's several bad decisions on the interceptions he's thrown, and frankly, that should have been another pick right there. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Looking to throw, Penix. Over the middle, caught by London. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only
everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke all the knots. Got some more millies.